The first part of the process began long before we broke ground. Our planning team met to define our objectives and make sure that all contributors to the home were working together to meet our goals for sustainability. Once our location and plans were set, it was time to prepare for construction. Our surveying team came to mark the lot lines and parameters of the home. After all the preparation, we were ready to excavate and prepare for the foundation.
On the blocks themselves, the ICF insulated concrete forms, they're not only between the black tabs, which are the nailers, but there's 1-inch increments in between that also. That you have to actually cut on the 1-inch increments to keep your black lines all in a row. Once the project is complete, you'll see that all of the black lines are in a row, and that helps for keeping everything straight for drywalling, for nailing.
Basically, we cut out about 1/3 of the lumber. There's a cost savings there. We sized the headers for the openings in lieu of just doing 2x12 headers everywhere for doors and windows. We're able to go down to 2x6s for smaller window and door openings, so we're not using excess of wood.
It was then time to install the exterior surfaces of our home. In addition to the sheathing, a layer of rigid insulation and a water barrier were blanketed around the home to provide additional protection.
The shingles on this project are ENERGY STAR rated shingles. The neat part about this product is threefold. Number one is that it has a reflectivity that is measured by the government for the ENERGY STAR rating, which is at least a 0.25 SR value.
If the ground gets wet, the laborers can't move the material. If the bricks get wet, we can't lay them on the wall because they'll squish. So dry, dry, dry. That's the key.
Our electrical wiring and conduit was installed, and our gas lines were roughed in. We also installed the high-velocity air conditioning system, the radiant heating system for the main floor and loft, and the fire protection sprinkler system.
Even a really well-built house is going to have gaps and cracks and areas that air leakage is going to come, and you're going to lose your conditioned air. So the air that you're paying to heat, the air that you're paying to cool, you're going to lose that to the outside. Properly air sealing the building, there's a lot of different ways to look at that. So one of the main areas are the various gaps and cracks throughout the building and sealing those up properly with a product that's going to allow it to expand and contract as that house settles.
You know, even though you might have a great insulation job, if you still have a lot of air infiltration coming into where the insulation is, it kind of defeats the purpose, because insulation is kind of like a large filter. In fact, a lot of filters are made from insulation.
You can see there are a lot of elements that contribute to constructing a healthy, sustainable, and durable home. It also takes the hard work of many talented carpenters, contractors, and planners to put all these elements together to create a building that's green and built to last.